Hello, welcome. I'm Stu Matt, taking to my play for Shadows Over Loathing. So last episode we got all the fuel needed to get our bus up and running to actually take us to our destination, because the bus had some dodgy way of getting its fuel. We also got a new buddy called Turtle Buddy. Yeah, and he'll heal us in battle. So we got Murray's Antiques, which is where we're heading to. But we've got other buildings as well. We've got Cola Wars Surplus, which is closed for a night. Maybe all these places are going to be closed. Hello, random dude. This hobo seems wholly unperturbed by the rain. Nice weather we're having. He smiles, then looks up and lets the rain splash on his face for a while. Suits me just fine, I guess. A wise man once said, the rain falls on poor men and rich men alike. Was that before umbrellas were invented, or... My name's Gus, by the way. Hi, I'm Doom. Pleased to meet you, Doom. Say, you wouldn't have a couple of meat to spare, would you? Sure. You flip Gus some meat on and he beams. You lose 2 meat. Thank you very much, Doom. Oh, Gus won't forget your kindness, you bet. Take it easy, Gus. Okay. What's that say? There's nothing in that direction except the road you arrived on, and walking all the way back there probably isn't a good use of your time right now. Nah, probably not. So I wonder if I said I was like left-handed, I could have took the umbrella and I wouldn't have the light. Yeah, all these places are closed, condemned. The trash's reach has exceeded its can's grasp. Okay. Given the current conditions, dark and stormy, you probably shouldn't wander into any alleys. All closed. The Securburus building alone with his 3 keys. Okay. We just have to go and see our uncle then, it looks like. Here we go. The bell over the door jangles as you walk into Murray's Antiques. The young woman at the counter looks up at you as you enter. Oh, hi, you must be Doom. We don't get many customers at this time of night, or at all, really. That's me, you're expecting me? Yeah, Murray didn't say much about you, but he gave me that letter to mail. My name's Jessica. Oh geez, you're soaking wet. Come on in and I'll get your towel. You walk over to the counter, trying not to trip on a vintage bric-a-brac as Jessica grabs a threadbare bath towel from a shelf and pulls the tag off before tossing it to you. Thanks. Is Uncle Murray here? His letter wasn't very specific. He isn't. You said that in a kind of ominous way. Where is he? Jessica laughs. I wish I knew. He had a line on another artifact and said it was going to be a tough one. I told him he should get some backup, but he wasn't willing to wait. He just wrote that letter and told me to mail it if he didn't come back. Is there something I'm missing here? This is an antique shop, right? You make trying to talk Great Aunt Ruthie into selling her mother's Chesterfield sound like a deadly spy mission. Yeah, this is going to take some explaining. Well, I'm definitely intrigued now. Explain away. We don't have a lot of time just now, but follow me and I'll give you a quick sketch. Okay. Jessica leads you to a back room furnished with some desks and some strange-looking machinery. Welcome to our back office, the hub of our little operation. I'm guessing by operation you're talking about something other than antiques. Well, yes and no. See, a few years ago, Murray found out that there's a bunch of antiques circulating that are, well, hinky, would be a real understatement. Hinky? Murray called them tainted, dark magic, real bad mojo, you know, cursed. Are you serious? You gotta be kidding me. Oh, I thought you were making a bathtub gin or something. Are you serious? It's no joke. That's what our real job is here. The antique store is just, well, not exactly a front. We find a lot of regular antiques too, and selling them keeps us in scratch. But really, we're trying to hunt down all these evil doodads and neutralize them so nobody gets hurt. And Uncle Murray went out to get one and never came back. That's the long and short of it, yeah. What do you say? Are you in? Absolutely. I'm always up for a crazy adventure. Yeah, well, I can't just leave him in a lurch like this. I don't like the sound of it, but family, so... let's go, because we want to not leave him in a lurch. Great. You hear the shop door opening, and after a moment, a goblin pokes her head into the office. Hello? Oh, hey, that's swell timing. Hey, Gabby, Murray's sister's kid showed up. Come meet him. Hi Gabby, pleased to meet you. I go by her, actually. I go by them, actually. Hi, I'm pleased to meet you. um, oh, yeah, that's the thing. So goblins were in West of Loathing, and they speak in the most bizarre way. So this is going to take a little bit, I think. Hi Gabby, pleased to meet you. Hi, hello. The pleasure is all Gabby's. Gabby, would you be a dear and carry his luggage to Murray's room and grab some blankets and stuff out of cupboard? He can't sleep there till we find Murray. You've got on it. Gabby picks up your suitcase and carries it through the door in the back of the room. Great, I could really use some sleep. Okay. The desk is just a mess. Ask Jessica about it. Whose desk is this? Murray's. I keep nagging at him to straighten it up before someone bumps into it, and we have to call the National Guard to dig him out of the avalanche. With curse-proof shovels and a squad of exorcists handy. Anyway, best not to mess with it. Will do. I mean, I won't. Nice and bright in here compared to how's outside, just saying. It's Jessica. Talk to her. Well, I'm gonna turn in. Good night. Hold on a sec. You can't go to sleep yet. I'm pretty sure I can. I bet I could do it right here while I'm still standing up. Well, I hate to spring this on you, but there's something we need to do before the night's over. Happy to help, because I got scouts on a... Sure. I'll be happy to help. You know those cursed artifacts I was talking about? Since info on them is sketchy, we've been working on a machine that can detect them with radio waves. I call it the Detectotron 1000. We've just gotten it up and running since Murray left, and it turned out there's a tainted thing practically right on our doorstep. That doesn't sound good. Yeah, it's not great. I guess I was gonna have Gabby go get it. That's why she came over tonight, but since you turned up out of blue, I guess there's no time like the present. I'm probably not exaggerating when I say there's literally no time except for the present. What? As in, it might not be the future. You won't have far to go. It's just down the other end of the block if the readings are right. There's a newspaper office that got shut down earlier this year. It should be in there. Well, Gabby will go with you. She's good in the fight. The fight? Oh, jeez. The fight? Heck yeah. Sure. Yeah, well, hopefully it won't come to that, but you never know. Hey, Gabby. Gabby reappears with an acceptant grin. Go to the newspaper office with Doom and help him get that hat, okay? Okay, Gabby is ready for an action. Let's mosey. Gabby has joined you as a companion. Hey! Yeah, in West of Loathing you had a choice of, I think it was like 4 or 5 people you could take with you on your team, but you only chose them right at the beginning of the game and they were permanent throughout the rest of the game. So I wonder if you can like switch out people in this game. Heave a grumpy sigh, let out a tired sigh, make it a sighted sigh. Alright, fine. You said it's a hat, a cursed hat? According to the readout, yeah, a man's fedora, probably. And I'm supposed to, what, just break in and take it? Well, not break exactly. I managed to finagle a spare key out of the guy at the realtor's office. I'm pretty sure that will count as breaking and entering. You'll be in and out and back here and in bed before you know it. Got the newspaper key office. Sweet, let's do this. Hi Gabby. Gabby grins and gives you a thumbs up. Gab with Gabby. Everything good, Gabby? Gabby has readiness for an action. Make small talk. How'd you get mixed up with Murray and the whole antique store deal, Gabby? Oh, it coincidented. Gabby was looking just at old clothes and heard over Murray and Jessica talking about a mysterious thing to get. It had an adventure smell. Then Murray said, we're gonna need some muscle for this. And Gabby says, Gabby has several muscles, strong ones. And that was what it was. Gabby had been helping since then. Keep shooting the breeze nicely for now. We'll talk to her later. Yeah, I mean, look at her. She looks like she's totally hench. She'd definitely kick our butt. There's nobody at this desk. Ask Jessica about it. Hey, Jessica, whose desk is this? Charles Wallace, our handyman. He's up fixing a leak on the roof right now. And he'll be back later tonight. I see. Hello? A white cat is snoozing on the old tower. Ask Jessica about it. What's the cat's name? Calliope? Calliope? I don't know how you pronounce that. Murray got her a couple years ago. Scritch behind the cat's ears. You give Calliope a good scritching, but she does not react at all. Why doesn't Calliope like me? She'll warm up eventually. Try giving her some sardines. She loves those. Do you have any sardines? No, we're all out. You could get some more tomorrow. They have them at the Cola Wars surplus store next door. Oh, at least I gave him some pat-pats. You wonder where this door leads. You open the door and there's just a brick wall behind it. Apparently it goes nowhere. Cool. Can I see... Oh, okay, that's my food. I was wondering, can I see Gabby's stuff? I don't think I can. You couldn't do it in West of Loathing either. Hi, Gabby. Right, so we're going to the... Oh, she's actually following me. They were just kind of like stationary in West of Loathing. Right, I was going to the... Was it this place? Yeah. You take a deep breath and unlock the door. You give the key to Gabby for safekeeping. Go inside. The Watchful Eye office. So we're looking for a hat. There's a handwritten note on the desk. The note says, Robson, first Hindin, then Carver. Who's next? Venable says if Burgess comes for him, he's gonna karate chop his desk in half. Sincerely, Curtis. P.S. What's the karate? Tucker, I got you that bottle you wanted. I stuck it under the water cooler where Burgess can't find it and rat us out to the proes. Beck, under the water cooler, eh? Surely it's not still there, but it couldn't have to check. Right, I got to remember water cooler then. Government corruption at all-time high. The government has once again slashed funding to city services and social programs, citing waste, but without offering any supporting figures or explaining where the funds have been relocated to. Additionally, anonymous sources report it cuts off abruptly, maybe as a result of the pink slip next to the typewriter. Read the slip. Curtis, if I've told you once, I've told you 100 times, not enough people buy the paper anymore to keep the lights on in this joint. Electricity is expensive because it is a very recent innovation. As such, fully half of your salary is paid by government subsidies. This is to say that the hand that feeds you is the hand you keep biting. We go way back, buddy, but you've given me no choice. Clean out your desk and scram. Grover Burgess, Editor-in-Chief. AP, was that? AP feed. Let's see what's on the old AP feed today. Gaze into it. Second edition, blah blah blah, we still can't stand any word like children. Okay, just a bunch of weird law stuff, that's fine. Reginald, I think Burgess is onto us. We've gotten careless. In fact, maybe I shouldn't be typing this out as a letter instead of just talking to a person. Why am I doing this? Maybe under the water cooler this afternoon. Oh crap. Here comes Burgess with a pink slip. Sincerely. Doesn't say who it's from. The writer must have gotten fired before they could type their name. Also, under the water cooler. What's all that about? Okay, so we definitely need to go to the water cooler. Hindin, I'm not paying you to publish Kokamami conspiracy theories. In fact, I'm not paying you at all anymore. Clean out your desk and hit the road. Okay, so this guy's firing everyone. P.S. Do you like the word kokamami that I used up there? It's a slang term I coined. It means ridiculous and implausible. I think it's going to really catch on. Got reporters cufflinks. Well, I equipped them. Gives me +1 mysticality. The left one is engraved, always check, and the right one says, your sources. This really makes you think. Cool. Coffee. Got nasty old coffee. Increases your maximum AP by 1 until you use another potion. I mean, sure, I guess we could drink it. You drink the coffee. The months have not been kind to it, and because it can't exact revenge on the months, it decides to exact it on your mouth instead. Yuck. Cool. I wonder if that means we can throw a rock and blow the horn in one turn then. Carver, I can't believe I have to tell you this, but this is against company policy for an employee to steal the printing press. You're fired. You are so fired. I need a new phrase to describe it. I'm giving you the axe. If I see your face in here again, I will both give you the axe and set you on fire. Damn. P.S. How did you even lift it? You must have had, what, 5 accomplices? Unbelievable. You make a mental note never to pick a fight with this Carver person. Yeah. Got an item. Pneumatic Tube System Operation Manual. This is a reference manual for a citywide network of pneumatic tubes. Okay, so that'll probably help me operate them. It's a big heavy water cooler, and it's got something to hide. Oh, hey look, a trapdoor. Yeah, okay. Search, wreckage, nothing. The drawer on this one is slightly ajar. Look inside. Ew. Old, nasty old leftovers. Reduces an enemies all their stats by 3. It's a combat item. Interesting. Oh god, a lot of... Ah, there you go. What date would you like to look for archives for? You find something interesting. Got experience. Tragic accident certain to have no consequences. Tragedy occurred yesterday evening when Hiram O. Krullins, owner of the first mass-produced commercial automobile registered in the state, accidentally struck and killed the state's first hitchhiker, i.e. a person standing on the side of the road attempting to solicit transportation from passing motorists. Fortunately for Mr. Krullins, the notion that vengeful spirits of the dead might haunt the places of their demise in murderous, phantasmagoric rage has been rejected by modern science as rather unlikely, wouldn't you say? Unlikely, sure. Yeah, but she's there. There's still some water in here. Bish. They should really provide cups for this. You got an item, handful of clean water. How did I fish out water? Cure an ally who's on fire. Cool. Right, let's go through the trapdoor. Cool. Fish people. It's a calendar from 11 years ago. Take a closer look. It's a huge black skull scrawled on July 22, 1917. Huh. What happened on that date? Control panel for pneumatic tube system. Check it out. The control panel is a green button, a red button, a big lever, a knob with a bunch of letters on it, and a series of coloured lights that are all currently off. Consult the manual. Startup instructions. Push the green power on button. Pull the pump engage lever. Adjust the suction cup. Oh god, have I got to remember all this? Yikes. Okay, so green button. Then pump gauge engage. Green button makes sense when I click and you hear motor starting up. I've got to pull the lever. Right, and adjust the suction rate according to the pressure diagnostic indicators. Noise and shine. Yellow light is glowing on the console. So I've got a yellow light. So what does yellow? I've only got a red, blue, or green indicator. Yeah, it's not telling me what to do if there's a... turn the knob. No idea. So it's not going to be A, E, or D because it's not those colours. B? Well, shoot. Can I try that again? Okay, so green power on button, so I did that right. Green button. Pull the pump engage lever. Pull the lever. Yellow light. F? No. Is it just trial and error, or am I missing actually, like, vital information? Green. Pull lever. Turn knob. C. Oh. Cool. I don't know if I just sucked them into... Oh yeah, it's this magnetic tube system, yeah, so they just got teleported somewhere else. I thought like I grinded them up or something. Well, someone's gonna get very strange mail. And how? What were those things anyway? And what were they doing down here? Were they trying to start an underwater newspaper? That wouldn't work. The ink would smear. I like how that's your thought process there. Also, there's a body, an ominous, vaguely person-shaped stains on the ground. Right, where's the hat? This must be that. This must be the hat Jessica wanted you to recover. Take it. Got the terribly cursed fedora. A simple black felt fedora. It doesn't look cursed, but it has a palpable aura of menace about it. Nothing good can come of this. Yeah, let's not equip that. a literal cursed item. It's an underground press. Literally. There's still paper left in it. Take the paper. Underground newspaper. This was printed in a secret underground newspaper office. It's more of a manifesto, strictly calling out the government's suppression of the local newspaper and the importance of a free press. There's also an amusing but puzzling cartoon about a dog arresting a mouse for throwing a brick at a cat's head, which the cat didn't seem to mind. Interesting. Indeed. Let's head back. That was a weird adventure. I guess we could have just fought those fish people instead of solving that puzzle, but oh well. Kind of wanted to see you in action, Gabby. Just saying. How's it going? Did you find that hat? I found a hat. I guess it's the one you meant. It doesn't look unusual though. Yeah? Well, it does creep me out a bit. I can't really put a finger on why. I know what you mean. Feels kind of like you have a headache, except you don't actually. More like a feeling of dread, like something terrible is about to happen. But I don't know what it is yet. Well, that is definitely not related to the fact that I need you to take that hat and go sit in that machine over there. Why? That's our uncursing machine. Gotta get the curse off that hat, right? Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. But, what? Can't we just put the hat in the machine? Why do I need to be involved? Because the machine needs a mind to guide the uncursing process? Together you'll lift the curse from the hat and transform it into a sort of allegorical dream space that the machine can transfix. What? Sorry, I know it's a lot. Let me rephrase. The uncursing machine uses your subconscious mind to drive a wedge between an item and its curse. The item is cleansed relatively easily, but that doesn't negate the curse fully. Once separated from the item, the machine stores the curse and allows you to physically project into it to try and resolve the metaphorical scenario at the core of its existence. That's where things can get a little weird. Yeah, I know it sounds crackers, but you'll just have to give it a try to understand. Cool! Where's the machine? This thing? Sure, let's sit in this. You sit in the chair, which is surprisingly comfortable, and pull the weird metal dome thing down over your head. Would you like to continue? Would you like to uncurse today? What would you like to uncurse? No sooner have you sat down the machine, with a hiss positively whiffs the fedora straight up into the dome. The hat rattles around in there, angry, like a snake in a cement mixer, and after a good loud minute, flops limp and wet into your lap. Whatever ominous energy once possessed the terribly cursed hat is gone. It is now simply a terrible fedora. You got the uncursed fedora. But the curse itself still lives, transfixed as a dreamlike construct within the machine. How do I get rid of that curse? See, curses are like energy, Doom. They can't be created or destroyed, only changed. Can't remember who said that. Isaac Newman? Newton? Newman, yeah. That machine knows how to take a curse from one object and put it on itself. But as far as how you change a curse, well, I don't know. That's some higher consciousness, spiritualistic stuff. Yeah, don't know much about that. I'm more of a Newton-Newman sort of guy. The fedora curse bounces around the innards of this machine, daring you to come project your consciousness inside it. Sounds safe, I'll do that. Wow, I'm portal to another world is open, but the work here is not done. The curse remains unresolved. Okay, so I'm a wood cutter guy. Fedoral Reserve. I heard I heard thy deaf call, creature. Resting now, I will find thy murderer. A tree fell before its time, a ground stained with sin. Yes. It in Arcadia ego. Even in Arcadia there is death. Yes. Even in Paradise there is a killer. Okay. Thou know who I am, and why I'm here. Aye, Cutter, there has been a murder. What knowest thou of murder? That I did not do the murder, and that is all. What more have thee for me? Only this. I am one of 3 brothers. One of us always telleth the truth, one of us always lies, and the third of us does not speaken at all, but honks. If I find in thee a liar, there is no thing I can do to save thee. Aye, Cutter, thou art a servant of the wood. Blessed be branches. Okay. Okay, so one of you tells the truth, one of you lies, and one of you just honks. How does that help me? Big power in the wood today, Cutter. Aye, a tree has fallen in the forest and has made a sin. But not me a sinner, that I assure ye. Thou claim to be without sin. None of us is without sins, but mine do not run to murder. Then whose? Look for my brother. Thy brother speaketh of 3 brothers. One who always lies, one who always tells the truth, and one who does not speak at all but honks. What speaken thee of this? This is fairy talk. No thing has honken in this land since Mother Duck laid the big egg. No honkin' since then. No, sir. Okay, so if this guy honks, this guy's the liar. Something is rotten in the woodcutter. Aye, a murder. Which perversions as its source? Speak to me of perversions. I have nothing to say, for I do not tarry with them. What do thou telling me? I am troubled by the murder, but of it I know no thing. I warn thee, my forgetfulness makes no room for liars. Thou will do what thou must, Cutter, I have no doubt. Speaks about the brothers. I do not honken, sire, I swear upon it. Never hast thou honken? Never, never, 'tis a sin in mine eyes. So I say I did not do the murder. I also say I am one of the 3 brothers. One of us always tells the truth. Okay. So none of them are honking. So he's the liar. Thou lie about honking tree. What say? Thy brothers honken not. Thou wouldst lie to the cutter of the wood. Thou wouldst do murder in the wood. Aye, thou have the right of it. I sought only to distract thee whilst I making my escape. Goodbye, Cutter. Do not run from me, tree. Thou do not run? Nay, I growen. In 100 years I will have grown so tall and strong. Thine axe will never fallen me. But I will not wait 100 years. Die, murderer. I think that was right. I'm assuming that was right, because the third tree said he doesn't honk. The second tree says that none of them honk. And the first one was saying about how one of them honks. So the first one was a liar, I think. Big rot in the wood today, Cutter, and... Wait, what? No, that's not you. You don't talk like that. Dark thoughts of trees, axes, and bloody sap cling to your skin. You shake them off like dreadful cobwebs. You're not sure what just happened, but as you turn over the formerly terrible cursed fedora in your hands, you feel confident that the curse which plagued the starchy little felt thing is finally gone for good. You put the hat back on. It nearly sparkles now. Upgrade! Now all you've got to reckon with is whether you're the kind of guy that goes around wearing a fedora. I love it! So what's my uncursed fedora do? This hat is clean, both spiritually and laundrily. Gives me +1 mox me and +5 max health. Damn. Nice. Nice hat, said this guy. This must be Charles Wallace. You must be Charles Wallace, I'm Doom. That I am. Pleased to meet you, Doom. What do you do around here? Oh, your general handyman sort of stuff. I keep the lights on and the water running. Built the Detectatron and the Uncursed machine too. Wow, that's some real high-tech wizardry. It's nothing really. Let me ask you something. Anything I can help you with? How does this weird Uncursed machine work? I only built the thing. I can't begin to tell you how it works, eh? The innards are all wired up to a little porcelain cat figure that Murray found somewhere. Well, that's weird. It's, in a real traditional sense, yeah. Maybe I can help you? Not right now. Wait, okay, so there's a cat figure in here that's working its way. There's a chess set on the table. See if anyone wants to play? Not me, never learned to play. Jessica? Sure. You sit down and Jessica sits opposite you. You play white this time? You play white this time. What's your first move? Develop one of your bishops. Reposition a bishop. Skewer a knight. The ghost knight trick. 2 spooky armor. What? Skewer a knight? Jessica grins. Darn it. Jessica advances one of her rooks. How do you respond? Advance one of my bishops. Reposition a bishop. Dawdle a king. Advance a bishop. Jessica smiles. Oh crap. She moves a queen. She'll move. Develop a king. Defend your bishop with a pawn. Skewer a rook. Defend? Jessica grins. Crap. Checkmate. Well played. Something happened in that game. I am not quite sure what it was, but something definitely happened. Jessica. How'd it go? It worked, I guess. Great, what was it like? I had some kind of crazy dream. There was a woodcutter that was me, I guess, and he's talking trees, and one of them had sinned. You know what? Never mind. Some kind of crazy dream is plenty for me. Sounds good, yeah. This door that goes nowhere. Open it. Yep. So odd. What the hell is that? It's a shelf for knickknacks and... It's a shelf... Yep. There's an old rag doll on the top shelf. Must have been left by the previous tenant. Walk away from the shelf. Finally, time to get unpacked and get some sleep. Open the trunk. What the heck? You stamp out the flames, but it's a total loss. Everything you own has been reduced to ash. Everything? Everything except, bizarrely, the stamp from Murray's letter. You got the stamp from Murray's letter. Cool. Does that have any kind of value for me? The stamp from the letter Murray wrote to you was the only survivor of your luggage inferno. It's got a picture of a cute dog on it. Really, it wasn't even charred. Curious. The postmark says 18th April 1906, even though Jessica had said she mailed the letter only a couple weeks ago. Huh. Interesting. Lots of empty space in here. You should try to acquire a bunch of random crap to clutter up with. Television set. You've heard of these. Unfortunately, no shows have been invented yet. That's a shame. Right, so I guess we're sleeping. You are very ready for this day to be over. Go to sleep. I dream about school. Oh, fun. Jacob Marley. It's a poster of my favourite library ghost. Lots of people in this hallway, it seems. Talk to one of them. Hello? Hello? How's it going? Do you know which locker is mine? I can't remember which locker is mine. I'm sorry, I don't know. It's alright, I'll figure it out eventually. Leave them. 6 lockers. Investigate. Check the first one. You open the first locker to reveal a vibrant colony of ants. The second locker is full of peanut butter. The third locker contains a tiny shrine to Babe Ruth. The fourth locker is empty. The fifth locker is filled with cookbooks and they're all in French. The sixth locker opens onto the vast, uncaring emptiness of space. You slam it shut quickly as to not suffocate. There isn't a seventh one. Okay, fine. Check the seventh one. I said check the seventh one. As I said, there's only 6 lockers. Check the 7th locker, now! Okay, geez, look in the 7th locker. It's filled with old school papers. Look at the papers. They've all got your name on them. They're your papers. Read one. How I Spent My Summer by Doomlight, age 6. This summer I visited my Uncle Murray. Uncle Murray is funny. He knows magic. I had a fun time with Uncle Murray. The end. Look under the papers. Underneath the pile of school papers you find overdue library book. Ooh. The only way to interact with your infantry during a dream is if you had convinced Freddy to hold it for you the exact moment you went to sleep. I did that, no you didn't. I did. I asked Freddy to hold all my stuff and he said yes. You don't even know Freddy. Fine, you caught me. Okay. Our founder, Brownworth Gorvonculus III. This lady looks friendly. Talk to her. Hello there, you must be... She just flipped through the book on her desk. Ah, here we are. Light. Doomlight. Yes, I'm Doomlight. I'm your academic advisor. It's time for you to choose your class. But I dropped out. In real life, certainly. You must, however, choose a class. Okay. Now then, it looks like there are 3 classes for you to choose from. There's Advanced Kicking and Throwing. This class is for pig skinners. There we have Overview of Curd Conjuring. This is a class for cheese wizards. And finally, Weird Time Signatures 504. This course is for jazz agents. So I could be a pig skinner, a cheese wizard, or a jazz agent. Let's be a cheese wizard. I'm interested in being a cheese wizard. As trained chief magi, cheese wizards use their intellect and musicality to accomplish their goals. In combat, they wield hard elemental cheeses to damage their foes and soft, soothing cheeses to heal themselves with their allies. Yeah, sure, let's go with that. You're a cheese wizard, Doom. Brilliant. Now then, there's just a minor matter of your minor. It looks like you've already completed it, but it doesn't say what you studied. I minored in cryptobotany. My minor was applied insectology. I minored in the physiology of rocks. Botany? Ah, a cryptobotanist. So you're an expert in all manner of plant-based arcana. Yep. You know how to get the good stuff out of the insides of plants. Gather craft ingredients on plants, okay? Well, with that, I believe we're done. Feel free to wake up and go about your day. How would I go about doing that? She smiles and points to the door on the right side of the screen. I mean, the right side of your dream. Just go through that door. Thank you. Okay, so... Oh, yep, dreaming. Yep, okay. The abyss. You could gaze into it for days. The nice lady at the desk says that this doorway leads back to your waking life. Go on through. Okay, so I've now picked what class I am. I was wondering if I'd pick a class or if I was just going to be a basic bitch and have to upgrade myself from there. You awake feeling surprisingly refreshed. Yesterday's adventures leaving you none the worse for wear. Your effects reset each day. Ah, so I ran out of my food. Yeah, my food stuff. Oh god, I got a bunch more stuff I can level up now. So, Crypto Botanist, yeah, we know about this one. Strong back. Yep, so do I have... Cheese Wizard, there we go. So it's not... Actually, no, I've got +1 in Mysticality now, I think. I don't think I had that before. Okay, so do I have... I can't remember if you can see your skills or not, like your abilities. Oh, Overdue Library Book. You checked this book out 13 years ago and have spent the last 12 years and 50 weeks feeling slightly guilty about not returning it. You didn't feel like reading it when you were in grade school, and you don't feel like reading it now. Okay then. Sure. Pacifist mode. Grays out dialogue options that would result in combat. Okay. Oh, there's actually a difficulty setting in this game. We'll leave it on normal. Woo, this option's haunted. Show in-game time, skip confirmations, arachnophobia. You won't encounter spiders. Arachnophilia. You will encounter so many spiders. Jesus, okay. That's weird. Weird I can't view my skills or anything though. Also, what's my experience? I've got 30. I should probably spend it on something. Ooh. Good eyesight gives me item drops and meat drop extras. Ooh. Maybe I should get some mysticality for now though, because that seems to be what I'm going for with my class. I'll upgrade this as well, why not? There we go. Upgrade all the basics. Okay, I think that's where I'm going to leave this episode here. We've picked our class. We're a cheese wizard who minored in cryptobotany. Whatever that means for our Doom-like character, who knows? Got some funky cheese wizard abilities, and we're doing a little dance. Cool. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, well, like and a comment. If you don't want to slap the subscribe button. It's totally free and helps the channel grow. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a nice day.